This is the old days, just a few years ago, before COVID. SMSD has taken the first steps to returning to this by recently holding their Return to Face-to-Face Day.
The biggest reason is that we're to the point that many of our employees have been vaccinated. The Fort Bend County Health Department has worked very closely with us to ensure that if our folks wanted to be immunized or to receive the vaccination, that they would make sure that they got it. So there are some people that still are, vaccine hesitant, but we still have a lot of people that were very interested. And so we were able to, from starting in January until March, we sent out multiple lists so that we could turn it in. So that was one of the levers that gave us even more confidence to say, hey, we're already, continuing with our precautions that we already have in place. But certainly we want to, now that we have that in place, we felt like this would be a good time to encourage our students to, our families to come back. We're still utilizing social distancing. We are watching very closely the recommendations that the CDC is giving us. For example, we were exercising 6 feet. Now we're at 3 to 6 feet in terms of social distancing, but that recommendation is mainly for kids in terms of how they put it in the recommendation. And so we're still wearing masks. And we know that that's a really big part of keeping us safe, of course. So mask wearing is still a very big precaution that we're upholding in our district. Because a lot of parents were concerned about uniforms and school supplies. And so what we said was that uniforms were preferred but not required, and that all of our schools are in position to provide school supplies. As a matter of fact, the Early Child Center and the elementary school, they have lots and lots of backpacks with materials and those types of things. And one of the things that we were particularly concerned about was our kids adjusting. This is what we know. Right now, it's April. So we're gonna have some kids that will not physically be in a school until August, which means that we've had kids that will be out as long as a year and 5 months. I'm probably off a little bit, but they've been out for a while. And so we felt like this was critical in terms of kids having a chance to adjust. And so we felt like this would be a good time. We plan to offer summer school face-to-face. So, and we're preparing kids for, we've got state assessments going on. And so sometimes it's hard for some of the kids to get the help and the assistance that they need. So we know the timing seems odd, but we do know that for a lot of kids, it will truly benefit them to be able to interact with their teachers face-to-face and to interact with their peers face-to-face as well.
For Spartan Spotlight, this is Randall Williams.